So remember that whole drama between James Gunn and Ben Affleck where James Gunn is like, yeah, we want Ben Affleck to direct. And Ben Affleck was like, no, I'm going to drink myself to death if I direct another Batman movie. So no, I'm good. So that's not the interesting part of that interview that Ben Affleck did. Great interview, by the way, by the GOAT, the Bat God. This is one quote that really just befuddled me. Ben Affleck says he finally nailed how to play Batman in The Flash. Now, excuse me, sir, question, don't put that in my ear, please. I don't know what he meant by that. Like, did you not nail the Batman in Batman v Superman? Because I thought you did a fantastic job. I wish Ben Affleck would have clarified this because I'm confused.
Wait a minute.
And I think Ben Affleck, and it's not to say that Ben Affleck hates Zack Snyder or anything like that. No, Ben Affleck loves Zack Snyder, but I think it's sort of similar to the Henry Cavill situation where I love working with Zack Snyder, but the characterization of Superman is not really what I envisioned for the character. Same with Ben Affleck. Like, I love working with Zack. I think Zack is a brilliant guy, but this interpretation of Batman is not really the traditional Batman a la Henry Cavill playing the traditional Superman that I envisioned for the character or how I felt like I could have portrayed the character, unlike the way I did it in the Flash film. Maybe.
We are Snyder'S! We are Snyder'S! You are not Snyder'S, guys, if you want to be champion!
And real quick, James Gunn, for the love of God, get off Twitter. Stop replying to these morons who are trying to clearly bait you. This man, James Gunn, like what? You don't, here's the thing, James Gunn. You don't need to answer every goddamn fan question. You don't. Just look at your Twitter, look at the replies, see the replies that are clearly trying to antagonize you or your wife, and just scroll past it. If a fan asks, hey, James Gunn, are you excited about Superman Legacy directing and writing? Then yeah, that's totally fine. But if someone says, hey, fuck you, James Gunn, stop putting your wife in every goddamn movie, don't answer that question, please. Dear God. And also, this really pissed me off, according to the David Ayer. The script issue was having Steppenwolf and the Parademon stripped out of prior to production, and Enchantress was under the control of a mother box and opening a portal to Apocalypse. This was all cut early in the prep. This just irritates me. My cut was never tested. Oh man, I want the Ayer cut. I need to see the Ayer cut. And again, this just goes back to Warner Brothers and the executives that clearly had no idea how to run or how to interact with DC properties.
God, I just wanted God to forgive me for what I was gonna say. I ain't gonna say it though.
I wish we lived in a different time where different executives and a different creative team was handling DC back in 2013. And the fact that you still have these people trolling David Ayer because David Ayer was replying to James Gunn like, hey, leave James Gunn alone. Like I'm showing compassion to this guy. Like, he's getting shit on for no reason, and you Twitter trolls are just attacking him. And of course, you know, the Twitter trolls like, why are you defending James Gunn, huh? I knew you were a bootlegger, David Ayer. I'm just like, what are you like? Mind you, these are the same fans that are hashtagging Restore the Snyder'S, hashtagging Release the Ayer cut, but they're calling David Ayer a fucking bootlicker. Like, what? It's like, what are you talking about? And keep in mind, James Gunn has the power to greenlight the Ayer cut. And yet you're antagonizing James Gunn and saying stupid shit to him. And you're antagonizing David Ayer, who's on your side, by the way. In case you didn't realize, David Ayer is a big supporter of Zack Snyder. He's a big supporter of the fan base, which this is why I said that the fan base, it's dead. It's dead. The Ayer cut fan base, the Restored Snyder'S crowd, it's dead. It's gone because of people like this that have completely just ruined what was supposed to be a glorious fan interaction, everybody coming together. But fuck all that shit. Like, you guys just messed up everything. It's dead and gone. So just move on. And it's just the whole DC drama, man. It just never stops. It never stops. And I don't know, man. The only way it's going to stop if Superman Legacy is fantastic. If Superman Legacy is fantastic and the DCU is awesome, then yeah, the whole Snyderverse, like Thanos, it's wiped away. And I think Zack Snyder wants to move on. I think that's why he's like, yeah, I'm just going to concentrate on Netflix, as he should. So he doesn't deal with this nonsense. But anyway, those are my thoughts. Hit like, subscribe, follow me on Discord, all that bullshit. As always, love ya, truth out.
This is a certified hood classic.